This is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Aggies will kick this away to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Gets the first and still running. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Touchdown, Aggies! They couldn't stop him there. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. A change of direction. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He makes the stop, but it's a big play for the 41.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Grab down the middle. It's Carney. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down for the 14. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Has a path to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Breaks into the clear. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown in midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Caught in the backfield. It's short. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made on the left side. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Makes the catch. It's short. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Now they're running on the toss. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
And the Aggies will line up now. It's first and goal. Snags the quick throw. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch near the sideline. Keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. The ball is picked off. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Aggies. The defense contributes 6 points. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
And nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. And the gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Caught over the middle. It's Carney. They stop him, but it's a first down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Penalty makes it 1st and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Solid tackle, able to get him down. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking to throw again. but it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to... Football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Notre Dame looking to convert on 4th down here. Quarterback drops back. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Could take it all the way. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
How about the... call here by this offense. I love that they're going for it on 4th down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 28, Notre Dame 7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Fights off a defender.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the 1st down play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's hit just before the throw. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength, and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, they get the 1st down here, Chris, and look at them. They're already at the line of scrimmage, getting the call from the sideline. They're ready to go.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down.
The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate.
Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. He's at the 50. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Caught inside the red zone and still running. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Caught behind the line. It's short. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Here comes a handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give...
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Man, that is a great example of the option. Pitch it out perfectly. They completely caught the defense off balance down near the goal line, and it translates into a touchdown.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7.
Texas A&M, 35. Notre Dame, 7.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Tackle, but first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Now the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and then at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field.
Formation to kick it away.
And that'll land just beyond the goal line, and a missed opportunity to pin them back. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks free. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Grab behind the line. It's short. Fights through the tackle. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for a receiver. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Finds a receiver wide open. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And the point after is good.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 42. Notre Dame.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught quickly. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid game there. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. So it's first down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route, and I think it really caught this defense off guard.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver grabs it. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and medium.
Here we go.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab behind the line. It's short. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. And the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes.
Now here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Aggies.
Love how the quarterback waited until the last possible second to draw the defense in until he pitches it out on the option play. And not only does he get big yards, but they turn into a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
49, Notre Dame 10.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Looking right, this one caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. He's running out of time here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Try and muscle for the 1st down. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance, so throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Finding space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turner looking to make a play here. And make the tackle, but let's check out what that flag on the field is about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense moving into a bunch formation. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a
swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain. Possession there.
Chris, have you ever seen a play where you have 2 turnovers? on one play. Great job with the interception. The defense has the ball, only to try to make too much happen. The ball's on the ground, and then the offense gets the ball back. 1st and 10. Woo. Catch your breath after that.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes a quick grab. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The ball near midfield. No punting teeth. The offense is going for it. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge... play for this defense.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Picks up the first, looking for more. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Anytime you like to run the toss play successfully, that means you're going to have to win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there. They got a nice game.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Hamilton. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
Let's go.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Stop there for no gain, and that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Point after, up and good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
63, Notre Dame, 10.
Turner trying to create good field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The RPO caught to the right. They wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. Quick throw. The catch is made. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now we got a 4th down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. This will ball incomplete and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
The back's got it. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up 1st and goal at the 9.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Here we go.
And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense.
Man, I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on 3rd and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said if they give us this look,
they'll fake it. Can he make it to the end zone? Took a shot, but the gamble doesn't work, and that decision will be questioned. They pass on the field goal try.
Chris, what are we doing here? I don't know, but here's the thing. I don't mean to blast all kickers, but these guys aren't great athletes. I mean, Pat McAfee maybe is, but you're really rolling the dice, flipping it to a kicker, and hoping he's going to get to the 1st down line. No shot.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? The throw complete to the running back underneath. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got it with room to run. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
No huddle now for the offense. And the back gets the football. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. No huddle here for the offense.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the first down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage. You get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert of this and get their call and get ready to play.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Wants to throw it. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The shotgun handoff here. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Short throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Chewing clock with the running game. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Caught in the backfield. It's short. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. 2nd down play coming up for this offense.
2nd down.
Takes the handoff again. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the offense will just take a knee. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W.